So, Craig, you know how we picked up that Xbox One?
I did.
Whatever. You know, I don't think we actually shared with the humble people of the internet how that actually came into be. Did you pre-order it? Did you stab a dude to get it? No one knows.
It's a mystery wrapped in enigma.
Let's unwrap it.
You wouldn't expect it from us, actually, because we were probably one of the biggest critics of Microsoft going into next gen.
Yes.
It's a little ironic that we ended up with an Xbox One as our first of the next gen.
First. We're on the hunt for a 4.
We are on the hunt for a PlayStation 4, so stay tuned, guys. Remember, we have gameplay footage this week, too, so make sure you stay tuned to that. And our show is brought to you in part by Amazon affiliates. If you want awesome gaming gear or the Xbox One, check the link below. They got awesome deals. Okay, so what we have here is my Xbox One
Okay.
box.
Box.
Because I've already have it.
Xbox
I have it
One
on
box.
box. It's actually back there, right there. See that? There it is. We're gonna be doing some gameplay here soon.
So that's your Xbox One box.
My Xbox One box.
Okay.
My Xbone One box.
Okay.
Okay, my Xbone box. Okay, we can go on with that forever. Now, again, as you know, I wanted a PlayStation 4 in this gen, and what happened was I actually my wife went to see that what's it called, the teen movie,
Games.
yeah, Hunger Games, right? I loved the first Hunger Games. She ditched me with your sister, by the way, to go see the back-to-back episodes of the Hunger Games 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's true.
So I got ditched, and I had the kids. And I even told her when I got home, it's like, honey, I am not staying in the house with these kids for 5 hours. I will go insane. I love my children, love them dearly, but I will go insane. One of them's, 3, and the other one's 6 months. So I pack them up, I throw them in the car, throw them literally like, I'm just kidding.
See, now that's good. Remember, when you're a parent, get a car with excellent trunk space.
Nice. So then we go to the mall, and I'm walking the kid through the mall, and he's like, Dad, I want to go to the bathroom. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Heard that before.
And so we do our whole thing. We eat Chick-fil-A because it's delicious.
It is
And
delicious.
so then we leave the food court. I'm walking through the hall. I'm going down there. And then it hits me. We were supposed to do a video on PlayStation, people getting a PlayStation 4.
Mm-hmm.
And GameStop had a deal where if you bought every single game, they still have this deal, by the way, every single game for PlayStation 4, they would get you one.
Yeah.
For $1,000.
Anyone who knows gaming knows that bundle will work way better at the end of a generation than at the beginning.
Yeah. So I was like, I had to go in here and confirm
No.
that they still had this bundle because we were going to talk about how silly it was.
Sure.
$1,000 you have to buy every game. That's crazy.
Yikes.
But somehow they can magically get you one. That's customer service, people. So I go in there and I ask them, hey, you guys still got the bundle? They said, yeah, we still got it. Like, I acted interested in buying it. Like, do you guys still have that sweet PlayStation 4 bundle?
You know, the one that'll bankrupt me?
Yeah. They're like, yeah, we still got it because nobody's stupid enough to buy it.
You say that really?
No, that's what I would have said.
Oh.
That's why I don't work there anymore. I used to work at EB Games. Anyway, so I go up to the counter, I look at it, and I'm like, okay, cool, they still got it. We can talk about it next week. Right? So I verified it. That was why I went there. Cool. So I turn around, the Xbox One boxes are on the shelf. I go, when does that come out? I asked the guy at the counter there, when does that come out? He goes, dude, they come out tonight. I'm like, it's already Thursday? Goes to show you how, when you're a parent with 2 kids, how you don't even know what day it is. You don't even sleep.
We're busy people anyway.
Yeah, I guess. So I was like, that comes out tonight? I'm like, I guess you don't have any on sale, right? I'm sure the pre-orders are sold out. He goes, well, yeah, the pre-orders are sold out. But if you come back in, he looks at his watch, 15 minutes, we actually have a handful of systems that for people who didn't get a pre-order.
Okay, now you used to work at, what was it then? EB Games?
Electronics Boutique, yeah.
Okay. Is that a line or is that legit?
That's legit.
Okay.
I kid you not. I would tell you if I knew somebody and I got hooked up.
Okay, no, I mean, is that a line as in like, oh yeah, we come in 15 minutes, you'll get it, but really?
No, here's the thing. No, that's exactly what he said. It was $5.45.
He wasn't like trying to sell you on it.
No, it was $5.45.
Okay.
He goes, well, no, in 15 minutes, there's a line right there. He pointed, and he goes, yeah, sure, but there's the line. And he pointed at it. Nobody was in it. It was empty. It is 15 minutes before this. I'm like, is this something you guys advertise publicly? He goes, not really. We're not supposed to.
There's the line.
There's the line with nobody in it. And so I freak out, because I wanted a PlayStation 4.
Sure.
And so I leave, And then I called you.
Yes, you did.
I called you. I go, dude, I hate Fate. Because I can't afford an Xbox One, right?
Yeah.
I was like, I can't really afford it.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted a PlayStation 4.
Sure.
But should I pass up the opportunity? Because literally that weekend we were going to start doing game capturing. I had ordered my game capture card earlier that day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wouldn't it be sweet if we could start with next gen?
It would be.
I said, you know what? We'll leave it to Fate again.
Sure.
I even told you this. I'm going to wait till 6 o'clock exactly when they actually are going to start doing them. I'm going to go back.
Okay.
I'm going to walk in the door at 6 o'clock. And I'm going to get to the back of the line
Okay.
of the
Yeah,
people
you
that
did.
are waiting for it. I got to the back of the line. There were people in front of me.
Sure.
They all went first. They did a cool job of it. They gave you, they brought people back one at a time, asked them what accessories they wanted, checked off the boxes and all that. And this little sheet of paper they had. And then they had you stand in the line and actually pay.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So the first guy went second, third, fourth, fifth. There's like 5 people in front of me, and then it came to me, and he goes, come on back, because they don't tell you how many are there. They don't tell me how consoles are back. So then they brought me to the back, and they said, well, you get the second to last one.
Nice.
On top of that, you get to hold your place in line.
That's pretty good.
So what they actually had was at 6 o'clock. If you showed up at 6 o'clock, you could reserve your place in line for the midnight release. And at the time of reserving your place for midnight release, they had a handful of systems for people who didn't get a console. So at 6 o'clock, you could come in and get your reservation seat.
So if I was to pre-order it months ago, and you just happened to walk into the store and decide to buy it, you actually beat me in line?
Yes, that is correct. At the midnight release, which you showed up as a bodyguard for, by the way. Appreciate that.
I did. I got a free t-shirt.
And he made sure his sister was not in the building because he didn't want her to get hurt.
She had homework to do.
Sure. Anyways, but I get it. These things can get violent, right? I mean, there was some violence.
Yeah.
So-
Those weed nunchucks are dangerous.
I know. I felt bad though because I was sitting there fifth in line. I'd just gotten it that day. I got the. And the worst part was I got the. I don't know how long this video is going to go on for. By the way, I got the
As long as it needs to.
Dead Rising 3. Right. I bought the
Right.
Dead Rising 3 with it. And so I'm standing in line with my receipt. I hear the guy talking behind me, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I got Dead Rising. I'm so excited." And then I turn around, and his buddy was standing next to him. He's like, "I didn't get one. I didn't get to the pre-orders in time." I didn't say anything. I felt bad. I was like, "Dude, this guy was like all sad because he wasn't going to get one." And so then the lady comes up in line, and what they do is they go in line one at a time, and then they find out what's going to be in your bag,
Sure.
and they fill the bags in advance.
Okay.
You were there. And then you walk in, and then they actually, I should tell them this, you know this.
I know
Then
this.
you walk in, and then they actually give you your bag
Yep.
with everything you ordered, controllers, games, all that. It's already all ready to go.
Smart.
So she gets to mine, she looks at it, she goes, you have a Xbox One, and you have a Dead Rising 3 Day 1 edition.
Sure.
And I'm like, I got Day 1 edition? There is a Day 1 edition? I didn't even know.
I don't know.
This is
What
sad.
is Day 1 edition?
I don't even know. It comes with like some special content. We're going to talk about that later.
Ooh.
We do the in-game whatever. So anyways, they go to the guy right behind me who was excited about getting Dead Rising 3. They look at his receipt that he ordered 2 months ago, and they go, you have Dead Rising and an Xbox One.
Ooh.
He didn't get the Day 1 edition.
So you just screwed all kinds of people
Man.
over.
You know what I call this? I call this gaming karma.
Okay.
I've been a committed gamer since I was 6.
Yeah. Sure.
And it just...
See, that actually enters into my point. He says, oh, we'll let fate decide, but I think it's far more nefarious than that, Craig. I think your subconscious made you do all this.
You think so? You think it was just...
I think on the day of Xbox One release, you just happened to show up at the mall, happened to walk into a GameStop, happened to ask about it,
This is what's amazing about this story.
happened to put your money down.
This is what you could be right. I don't know. I don't know my subconscious. See, this is what amazes me about this story is I'm serious. I did not go to the mall because Xbox was coming out that day. I wanted a PlayStation 4. I thought maybe my subconscious said,
Still
"You
do.
want an Xbox?" I still do.
Let
Yeah, I
us
still
know.
want a PlayStation 4. And it's just like it was crazy because it just all kept happening. Like, and I
You
just
guys
ordered
got one.
the capture
Send
card
it here.
earlier that day.
Yeah.
It's freaky. And so we should title this video, Fate or Craig's Subconscious. Was it fate or was it my subconscious?
I say subconscious.
I say we ask. Are you Team Fate or Team Subconscious?
I think it's subconscious. I think if it was a different story, it could have been fate. I think this was the elaborate schemings of the dark recesses of your mind.
Okay, so we're going to title this one, Craig gets an Xbox One, Fate or Subconscious.
Okay,
Does that sound good?
fine by me.
Tell us what you think, Internet. Make sure you subscribe. We want to do this for a living. So do us a favor. I'm going to say that every video now.
Okay.
Subscribe, share,
Keeps us
like.
going.
Yeah, we love it. We love this stuff. And I apologize to all of you who really wanted an Xbox One. I promise you, I'm going to value it. That's all I can tell you.
The guy behind him.
Oh, I know. I appreciate it. I appreciate the luck I had, and many gamers who would have that kind of luck wouldn't appreciate it. So I do appreciate that it went that way for me. So I don't want them to think I'm not grateful.
Very grateful.
Very grateful. And we're going to show you guys gameplay. So
Which is good for you.
good for everybody.
Good for everyone.
Good for everyone.
Good for America.
Good for America.
Good
for
us.
America.
Good for America.
Craig and Chris Show. Patriotic.
Good for the world.
Good for America.
For our multinational. I don't know.
Good for America.
Good for gamers.
Good for gamers in America. How long can we do this for?